It's game time on The Score, the place for local winter high school sports. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dog fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner. HammondLumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Flagship Cinemas, consistent pricing, and a premium cinema experience. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas pellet and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire Battery and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we're your go-to computer store. Heights Chevrolet. Our family is here for your family. Connected Credit Union. Building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU. Invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank. Making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. KMD Driving School in Oakland. Teaching your kids to drive for over 25 years. Kennebec Eye Care. 216 Main Street, Waterville. Your sight specialist. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket. Second generation family owned in Herman and Pittsfield. With all your grocery and shopping needs. And by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville. Where printing's personal, not puzzling. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Tonight here at Folsom Gym in Fairfield, two of the top four teams in Class A Girls North Basketball get it on. The number 2 and undefeated Lawrence Bulldogs hosting the number 4 Camden Hills Windjammers. Welcome to our broadcast here at Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, our Score crew on hand for the second night in 3 nights back here at our Seeming Basketball home away from home, and back with these Lawrence girls who have run the table so far 12-0, had a stern test the other night. The Oceanside Mariners gave them a real good ball game for 2.5 quarters before Lawrence did what Lawrence does, which is run away and win. And tonight we expect the same kind of game from these Camden Hills Windjammers. They are another tough team from the Mid-Coast.
Well, like you said, number 2 and number 4 in Class A North girls basketball right now. Potentially could, depending on how Coney and Lawrence shake out the rest of the season, be a region semifinals playoff matchup. And again, you said second game in 3 nights where we had Oceanside, one of the top Class A and Class B teams face off here, 2 top Class A teams. An Camden Hills team that is split with Oceanside this season, played Coney close. On top of that, this Camden Hills team doesn't get blown out. They're 9-4 on the season. All 4 of their games have been decided by 10 points or less. So even when they lose, they keep it close. And we'll see if things change, because even though Oceanside came in here, Lawrence's streak of only 1 game decided by less than 14 continued. Now still just 2 decided by less than 21.
Yeah, as much of a test as it was for 2.5 quarters on Monday night, in the end they won by more than double digits, and they won going away. So they do have that going for them. Eventually they take care of business, so it's not like anybody is sort of caught up to them as the season has gone on. There have been some high-level games where they've won by 60 and 70 points against, granted, really inferior competition. But even so, they come in every single night, and they do have the eye of the tiger. It is not easy to win your first 12 games in any sport at any time, no matter who the schedule is. And interestingly enough, you ask Coach Greg Chesley, like I did the other day, and ask Maddie Provost the other day about running the table and winning the whole thing. They kind of hedge their bets a little bit. And Maddie, being the good diplomat that she is, deferred to the coach on that one.
Ask specifically what he said, and for those who didn't watch, though, I highly recommend you do. I think the interview is just up by itself. You want to see that, Central Maine Sports on YouTube, but of course you can go watch the broadcast free as well. Said that, would we like to? Yes. Is it necessary? No. That being said, I compare this team to some of those great teams that had heartbreakers the year before. Being a Bulls fan, I go back to when Jordan came back, they got eliminated by the Magic. The next year they go 72-10. I think kind of the same mentality for this Lawrence team after not even making it to play for the gold ball last year.
So as we said, Lawrence has won 12 games in a row to start the year. Meantime, 4 of their last 5 for these Camden Hills Windjammers. Wins over Gardner and Skowhegan, then a loss to Oceanside. Of course, a split for the season between those two teams. Then they bounce back with wins over Nokomis and also the Brewer Witches. So they have bounced back. AJ made the point that the 4 losses have been games that have been winnable. It has been there for them in the fourth quarter. You look to get over the hump in those games. And tonight, a real stern, firm test for them on the road to come up here to Fairfield to take on this very highly regarded, very talented team in enemy territory is not easy. It'll be interesting to see if, first of all, if they can beat Lawrence, but secondly, even if they don't, if they can keep it close.
Yeah, again, so they haven't been blown out. Meanwhile, Lawrence has taken care of business and comfortably won in every game but one. I think this Camden Hills team, Mike, obviously I'll put the caveat so I don't hear from Lawrence fans. You don't have a Maddie Provost and Ashley Shores, or maybe not yet for this Camden Hills team, but there's a lot of similarities, I think, to this Camden Hills team this year and potentially that Lawrence team last year. Not a ton of seniors on this roster, a program that's really just steadily increased the last couple seasons. Expect them, again, they're having a real solid season, 9-4 thus far this year. Not a ton of seniors going to be a pain in the butt next year. But I think some similarities where maybe a couple lumps along the way, but next year we're going to be talking about potentially even this game being a genesis for a special season for them. And I've watched some coverage of them. I think they're not quite as athletic as Oceanside, but I think they can bring a little bit more physicality than Oceanside was able to, and I think that's what kind of wore down the Mariners at the end.
Samantha Bragg, the Camden Hills coach, has done a tremendous job since taking over a few years ago and slowly but surely, steadily building up the program 100%. To the point now where they are a contender in Class A North, and the heel points right now certainly show that. Coney number 1, the Rams are 12-1. They lead the way in Class A North heel points on the girls' side. Lawrence number 2 at 12-0. So Coney has played one more game than Lawrence. Lawrence with a game in hand. Hamden Academy number 3, 9-4. These Camden Hills Windjammers number 4 at 9-4 as well. Then Gardner under 500 at 6-7, but still at number 5. Then Skowhegan at 4-9. Brewer at 4-9. Nokomis at 5-8, rounding out the top 8. 2 teams on the outside looking in, Messalonsky and the Mount Blue Cougars. So that is the way it stacks up as far as the heel points are concerned in Class A North. Just a quick reminder, tomorrow night we're out in South China, Erskine Academy boys and Levitt. They'll play at 6:30. That one, centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com. Our YouTube channel, as always, at Central Maine Sports. Friday, Camden Hills boys in Oakland taking on the Messalonsky Eagles. That will be a 6:30 start. I was getting my basketball and hockey confused because we have 2 hockey games on Saturday. First of all, in the afternoon at 1, we have Coney Presque Isle boys hockey at 1. And then in the evening, that'll be from the Thomas College Ice Vault in Augusta. Then in the evening at 7, it's Meso taking on Winslow, Waterville, Gardner, WGW. That matchup is at Colby's Jack Kelly Rink. That'll be at 7 o'clock. The entire schedule freshly updated on the Scores Facebook page at Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score. We have a lot of platforms, centralmainsports.com too.
And I would, shameless plug, but I would highly recommend, Mike and I were just talking about this as we got ready for the broadcast. Obviously, we had the great Oceanside game 2 nights ago. This is a good game. Rivalry game tomorrow. Expect a really good game Friday, going through some of the ones you just mentioned. But we have some absolutely top billing matchups here before we get to the end of the regular season, including 2 I'm really looking forward to. Has been circled on our schedule. Coney girls coming up here to Folsom Gym. That's going to be a heck of a game. And then the rematch at Jack Kelly Rink when Coney goes up to play Meso after getting them the first time in the ice vault. Cannot wait for that rematch.
And just so you know, the Coney-Lawrence girls matchup here we have. The only reason why we don't have the Coney-Lawrence girls matchup in Augusta is we are not allowed to do it because Coney has a local access agreement with the city to provide games, and they have exclusivity. So that's the reason why, obviously, if that were not the case, we would be there to do that. We are just a couple of minutes away from this one. It is Camden Hills, 9-4, number 4 in Class A North. The Lawrence Bulldogs, 12-0, number 2 in Class A North. We'll see what happens. The starting lineups and, I was going to say, the opening pitch. We're a little bit away from that. The opening tip coming up next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day 1. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
There's money in your unwanted metal. Clark Scrap Metals pays top dollar for any cars, trucks, or scrap metal that you want to get rid of. Stop over, we'll weigh it and give you a check. Got a big job that needs a major cleanup? We'll drop off and pick up one or more of our roll-off containers for residential or commercial work. And at Clark's, we crush cars. We travel statewide and offer fair prices. Locally owned for 3 generations, no one knows scrap metal like Clark's. In Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Online at clarkscrapmetals.com.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWUDs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Starting lineup, first of all, for the Camden Hills Windjammers, coached by Samantha Bragg. Maren Johnson's at one guard. Thea Laukow is at the other guard. She is a sophomore. Johnson is a junior. Up front, Leah Jones, a junior. Madison Cronkite, a junior. And Tallulah Marks, a junior. I'd give you heights. They were not provided. On the Lawrence side of things, Maddie Provost starts at the point. She is 5'7" and a junior. The off guard for the Bulldogs, as always, Ashley Shores, the 5'8" junior up front. It is Ella Minahan, the 5'7" senior, Nadia Morrison, the 6' senior, Lily Gray, the 6' senior. We are ready to go. It is Marks. It is Gray on the tip. It is one right to Minahan to Shores, under the basket to Gray, and in 5 seconds, Lawrence leads it 2-0. Like clockwork.
They like to run.
All right, up top now, it is Lauka. Thea Lauka, L-A-U-K-K-A. On the right, Leah Jones. Jones on the elbow to Marks. Lou Marks got hit from behind. It was an inadvertent thing and a foul on the putback by Lauka. Marks was hit inadvertently, so that's why no foul was called. The shot missed by Thea Lauka, and she's going to the line.
And boards, I mean, they're always, against Lawrence, the talking points are always going to be the same. You got to maintain, start decently, not slow, stop runs, and you got to battle on the boards.
Shot is good. So that means, at least for now anyway, Lawrence will not go on a X-0 run to start the game. Second one is off, rebound to Gray. To Minahan, to Shores. Ashley brings it over the timeline. On the cut to Morrison, now to Minahan. Minahan, wild runner off the side of the backboard, and she caught it like it was a planned play, but she was standing on the baseline. Oops. That would have been a cool play if she hadn't been standing on the baseline.
Highlight of the year.
All right, bringing it up now, Lauka. Thea Lauka. Dribbles to the left, picked up by Shores. Popping out on the right side, Madison Cronkite. Cronkite. Over on the left side to Johnson. Johnson gets it back there from Jones. Johnson drives, wild runner, no good. She got her own rebound. That shouldn't have happened. No way she should be getting that rebound with all of that size. Now Jones gets one with all of that size, and now finally it's taken away by Morrison. Outlet to Provost, under up way too hard. Maddie, use the square. There's a square up there. The stop, the pop there by Johnson is no good. The rebound is cleared by Morrison. Morrison tied up, and this is going to stay in this direction with the Camden Hills Windjammers. Listen to me tell Maddie Provost how to shoot a basketball.
Well, we've talked about it before. The great take, a little too strong. Sometimes she's just a step too quick for herself.
All right, putting it into play, Lauka. Lauka into Marks. Marks a fadeaway pop. It missed everything. Rebound, Gray. Gray lost it, got it back, then threw it away. Jones picks up the loose ball. Right side, Johnson. Johnson's wide open, and Lawrence gave him that. Absolutely gave him that. And it's a 3, and it's 4-2. Camden Hills. Provost to Shores. Shores had a very quiet game the other night, and she got fouled outside there by Tallulah Marks.
And that's a testament. We talk a lot, right, about how Lawrence can beat you a bunch of ways. Shores had a real quiet night, and they still beat Oceanside by 19.
That's the power of the Bulldogs. Inbounding situation here for Minahan into Provost. Lines it up, fires a three. Nope. The rebound is cleared there by Lauka. Lauka head up, pushes it. Lauka at the elbow, dropped it off there for Cronkite. Cronkite outside to Jones. Jones drives, kicks it foul line right. Lauka for three, bang. They hit the three-point shot. This is a really tough team. It is 7-2.
That's what Coach Chesley told us. They're hitting shots. They're dangerous.
Provost in the corner right by midcourt. Stops, almost walks. Shores gets a pick there from Gray. Rolls, gets it, puts it up. Got fouled on the way up there by Tallulah Marks, and she'll go to the line. When all else fails, that is, go to the bigs.
And that's something, again, Lawrence, I think, has to make teams punish because not a ton of teams can match them size-wise. The change is Lawrence bigs have to guard on the perimeter, so they got to punish them when they got the size on offense.
Lily Gray at the line, 7-2. Lawrence down 5. You don't say that much. Shot's good.
And, Mike, you and I probably don't talk about this enough, but it also helps for Lawrence. You can start two bigs when both Morrison and Gray can hit free throws.
Indeed, 7-3. Second one is no good.
Jinxed
Rebound right, though. There, though, is Shores. Shores gets it back, lines up a three, way short. Her shot's been off the last couple of ball games. And this rebound is cleared by Marks. 7-3, although Lawrence had an opportunity there for a second chance, could not cash it in. Outside Marks. Check that, outside to Johnson. Johnson right side to Jones for three. That's no good. Rebound loose on the floor, and it's picked up by Minahan. Lead for Provost. Provost goes under, up, lays that one in. Used the square that time, 7-5. Oceanside's lead's been cut to 2.
And we know that she's a fan of the score. She listens to you.
Lauka drives, beats Shores on the way up. Stuff there by Morrison. Ball rolls over to Jones. Jones runner, no good. Right now, Camden Hill's getting all the loose balls. They want that loose ball more than Lawrence does. We see them willing to give up their bodies for it. Foul line right, Johnson. Wide open, no good there. Rebound Provost, couldn't handle it. The problems continue rebounding.
Haven't seen this very often, Mike. Lawrence, the season marked by this 12-0 start because Lawrence has attention to detail. Kind of coming out sloppy, especially on the glass.
Very much so. That one's tipped, though. Not sloppy there. Morrison hands it off to Gray. 7-5. Gray on the cut goes to Provost. Back down to Gray. Gray on the box. Goes under, goes up, hit the side of the backboard. Her own miss is good. We're tied up at 7. In the ball game, River Bell and Rose to Hanson. Left side, it's Cronkite. Open, fills it from about 12. Camden Hill's back in front, 9-7.
That was a crisp jumper.
Sure was. No hesitation. Provost stops and pops. Hits. Speaking of no hesitation, 9-all. The lead for Hanson. Hanson on the cut to Bell. Bell couldn't use it, has to go to the corner. Bell and a travel is called. She tried to get it to Cronkite, traveled beforehand. Rita Haslam is coming in. For those of you watching the live stream, wearing number 3. She'll put some pressure or try to on Provost. Provost up over the timeline. Takes a trip to the right, stops, looks, goes to Morrison. Back out front, bad pass, not much on it. Lauka intercepted it briefly, but it's taken back by Provost. Back to Morrison. To the top now to Minahan. Minahan in traffic, takes it to the corner. Down low, Morrison turns, hits, count it, 1. When all else fails, go to the bigs.
Again, got to make them pay. I think Camden Hills can bring a little bit more physicality than Oceanside. Lawrence always going to have that post advantage.
So Morrison at the line. The foul on River Bell, her first. Free throw is good. 12-9. The lead is 3. Pass whipped up to Jones. Haslam wide open, can't save it. Bad pass to Haslam from Jones, and Camden Hills throws it away. Pressure by Camden Hills in the backcourt. Here's Provost. And she got careless with it, and Haslam stole it, then Provost blocked the shot, but commits a foul. But The story there is the carelessness with the ball. Lawrence kind of laissez-faire here in the first.
A little bit. Got to say, Provost not happy with that. Maybe a little lower body contact, but I think that's all ball and a no call.
That's not enough contact to me to cause a foul to be called, but the bigger story is giving up the ball, and Haslam misses the free throw. Your best ball handler, the best ball handler in the state, exposing the ball right there.
I'm with you.
Got to be better than that. Second one by Haslam, rolls off, rebound to Gray. Over to Shores, back to Gray. Gray up to Minahan. Ella, not a Provost. Provost, little shake, little bake. Hooks a pass down low to Gray. Gray stuffed there. Good defense by Hansen. And the loose ball scooped up, back out to Provost. Provost, a bad pass, looking for Morrison. No chance to get that through. And it's picked off by Hansen. Driving, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Actually, it's River Bell. Called for the offensive foul.
And again, you and I have talked about it, Mike. What's Ella Minahan out there to do? She's out there to do the dirty work.
And she does it really well.
Also, that's Bell's second, so very quickly, sub off the bench, quickly right back to the bench.
Nadia Morrison out of the game for Lawrence, and in the ball game is Peyton Cole. Here is Provost. Provost. Another bad pass. This one stolen by Haslam. That's several turnovers so far for Maddie Provost. Left side Jones. Jones launches a three. No. Rebound Gray. Gray to Shores. Tipped. Gray got it back. Gray over to Shores. Shores up to Cole. Cole fakes. Back outside. Gray elbow pop. Missed everything. And the rebound is taken away there by River Bell. The uneven first quarter for Lawrence continues. Tip by Shores, goes to Provost, 2-on-1. Provost under, up, blocked on the play there by Lauka, but Lauka with the foul. Coming up to crunch time. Crunch time's brought to you by Clark's Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Clark's Scrap Metals in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. 2:09 to go. And Maddie Provost at the line shooting two. The foul on the play on Lauka. And Provost gets the roll.
That wanted to come out.
It did. Back in to Lula Marks for Camden Hills and Samantha Bragg. Second one by Provost. Short. Rebound though, Gray. Gray on the sidelines to Shores. Shores stops. Shores pops. Shores hits. That's a two. 15-9. Largest lead of the night for Lawrence at 6. They were down by 5 at one point. Here in the first, 1:50 to go. We are in crunch time. Brought to you by Clark's Scrap Metals. That is stolen by Shores for the moment. Goes back though to Haslam, then restolen by Provost. Out of the shoot, 2-on-1. Provost stops, 5-footer, no. In and out. Did everything but put it in. The rebound to Lauka. Lauka galloping. Lauka waits for Shores, goes by, and they call her for a travel. She skidded. A good move, but she skidded. She got Shores to go for it, but she couldn't put the brakes fully on,
yeah, good
and
call.
So it's a walk.
Yeah, good call by the ref. We saw on the Mid-State Machine instant replay. That back foot didn't stay planted.
Buck and a half to go. Here's Provost. Provost guarded by Haslam. Provost over to Shores. Another bad pass. It's stolen by Maddie Cronkite. Cronkite on the weave to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it in the pivot to Marks. Did. Down low to Haslam, over her head, out of bounds. Boy, this is a turnover festival here in the first quarter.
8 turnover for the Windjammers, 6 for Lawrence thus far.
That's a ton. All right, Morrison back in for Lawrence. Gray out for the final 1:11. Here is Amaya Lawyerson in the game for the Bulldogs as well. Hands it off on the sideline to Provost. Lawrence 15, Camden Hills 9. Provost on the weave to Cole. To Shores, bad pass inside looking for Marks. Again, swatted away. This one stolen by Rose to Hansen. Under, up, and in. 15-11. I've never seen this Lawrence team throw the ball away this much.
I'm with you.
Here is Provost. Provost hands to Shores. Shores goes in, lays it up, won't go. Rebound Morrison, long arms, put back won't go. Rebound again off Morrison. Plenty of chances. Nadia couldn't get it to go. And it'll be Camden Hills ball, 25.8 seconds to go. Lawrence extends here, 2-2-1. Zone over to Haslam. Haslam got it ahead, now to Johnson, stolen by Provost. Whips it up for Shores. Shores goes in, hits. 17-11, 10 seconds to go. Ahead, somebody lost to Hanson. Missed the shot, though. Rebound Marks back in. Lawrence didn't get back defensively, and it hurt him, and that's the end of the first quarter. Lots of turnovers. The story at the end of one. Lawrence 17, Camden Hills 13. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
First quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. It is 17-13. Lawrence with the lead here at the end of one. The story in the first quarter, it's a turnover festival. 9 turnovers for Camden Hills, 7 for the Lawrence Bulldogs. I can't recall a quarter where Lawrence has turned it over 7 times. So a combined 16 turnovers. First quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. It's Lawrence's ball to start the second. Maddie Provost.
And normally teams don't want to get Lawrence out and running, but Lawrence is not crisp.
Shores down to Morrison. Morrison throws it up, and that little pop fly missed everything. She grabs the rebound. It's a held ball. It's going to go to Camden Hills.
Also, Mike, another set of numbers here for you after the first quarter. Talk about, again, battling on the boards. Just a 13-11 advantage for Lawrence through one quarter on the glass.
Maddie Cronkite has it out front on the right to Marks. Marks gets it down low for Hanson. Back to Marks. Now with a swing, Johnson over on the left side to Cronkite. 17-13, Lawrence by 4. Almost stripped there by Lawyerson. Instead it goes over to Johnson. Johnson holds, foul line right, throws it away. Rolls right to Samantha Bragg, and it's a backcourt. On Camden Hills, back in Ella Minahan, coming out Ashley Shores. So Lawrence with 3 subs to go with Morrison and Provost in there. Up top, Cole. To Minahan, to Provost. To Minahan. Minahan jacks a 3. Got it! 20-13, Ella Minahan from the right sideline gives Lawrence a 7-point lead. Up top, Cronkite. To Johnson. Johnson high post, swatted away from behind. Marks now. It's tied up with Lawyerson, and it's going to go to Lawrence. Back in for Camden Hills, Leah Jones and Thea Lauka. Coming back in for Lawrence, Lily Gray. So 4 of the 5 Lawrence starters out there, along with Amaya Lawyerson.
And danger zone here for Camden Hills. Not to say it's a lot of game left, but you don't want to give up a big run.
Down Broadway and a finger roll, no good there by Provost. The rebound, we got a foul on Nadia Morrison over the back of Tallulah Marks. And again, that entry pass out of bounds, not great by Shores. Took everything Provost had to get it. Lawrence has made some passes with a very high degree of difficulty. Lauka down low for Hanson. Hanson turns, hits. She is a real good player. 20-15, it's a 5-point lead for Lawrence. Provost launches a long 3. It is no good. High rebound, comes right down there. Look at Amaya Lawyerson, the smallest player on the court. It was tied up briefly with Leah Jones and Lawyerson, then ripped away by Jones, and she traveled, kind of turning over on the floor. So Lawrence gets that call that way. It was the correct call. Shores, way out deep, passes tipped out of bounds by Jones, and another pass by Lawrence that didn't get through.
Active again. I think Camden Hill's got some active length. The big thing, again, I think they have some legitimate physicality that can offset a little bit of what Lawrence does.
And it goes to Shores. Back to Minahan. Minahan, high post to Gray, top of the circle, not a Morrison. Morrison fires, missed. Rebound weak side, Shores runs it down. Shores down low, looking for Minahan, knocked away there. Good hands to Hansen. The lead pass for to Hansen. What a bullet that was. He lays it in. That's a great pass. 20-17. Gray on the right. Back to Shores. On the cut to Minahan. Minahan to Gray to Shores. Shores down low to Morrison. Not enough on the pass. Had a foul. Lawrence got bailed out there. They'll inbound it on the baseline. Minahan to put it into play. Quickly to Provost. Turn around. It's partially blocked there by Jones. Now the pass is stolen by Hansen. Another turnover by Lawrence. Here's Jones. Cross court left side to Cronkite. Three from the left side by Lauka. No good. And the weak side, the rebound run down by Camden Hills. They are getting every loose ball. Minahan gets this one. It bounced right to her. Ahead for Shores. Give and go to Gray. Gray has it knocked out from behind by Marks. It'll stay with Lawrence. Coming back in for Camden Hills, Marin Johnson. And coming out is Maddie Cronkite.
Don't see Lawrence feel like they're out of control too often. It just feels like they're just rushed.
There's Provost driving. Kicks it left side. The shot is up and good by Lily Gray.
That was pretty.
22-17. It's a 5-point lead for Lawrence. 5:20 to go in the first half. Jones. Jones on the right. At the foul line. Kicks it back outside to Lauka. Lauka guarded by Minahan. Great defense by Minahan. Foul line pop by Marks is way off. And the rebound Morrison. Morrison to Shores. Releasing was Minahan. Pass slightly behind her. Minahan tries to go to Gray. That's tipped out of bounds by Camden Hills. It'll stay with Lawrence. Timeout. Greg Chesley wants a timeout.
Haven't heard the whistle yet.
All right, they're finally going to acknowledge the timeout by Greg Chesley. We'll keep it right here. 4:58 to go in the first half. It's Lawrence 22 and Camden Hill 17.
Camden Hill's just doing a nice job. Lawrence, I think, is compounding their own issues, but Camden Hills just feels like they're contributing. Lawrence just feels rushed, trying to do too much. Mike getting into the Lawrence huddle here. What'd you take away?
I just think that Lawrence has got to get a little dirty. They've got to start diving for loose balls and play with more purpose. I don't think they're playing with a lot of purpose right now. Yep. Passes are soft. Passes are lazy. They need to put everything they have behind passes and commit themselves to the pass instead of these lobs and these little soft passes. Good defensive teams like Camden Hills are going to pick them off. Shores hooks a pass to Provost. Provost for three. Nope. Rebound off the front rim, out of the chute to Hansen. To Hansen all the way up, and Shores did hustle her buns off there. Got back into the play and caused to Hansen to lose it off her thigh out of bounds. All right, Haslam coming back in, and Tallulah Marks is out.
Hansen kind of gave up on that one, so initially I thought it wasn't off her. We saw in the Mid-State Machine replay, she just let it go.
Shores to Provost. Lawrence with the ball. They lead by 5, 22-17. Provost a tricky dribble. Stops at the foul line. Right side for Shores. Back to Provost. Provost from way up top near the logo. It rolls off. Rebound Haslam. It's knocked out of bounds by Morrison, but it'll stay with Camden Hills.
She had Shores and she threw it to her. She throws it a split second earlier. Shores got a wide open corner three.
Passing to Jones. Jones lobs it ahead for Johnson. Johnson to the spinning to Hansen. To Hansen traveled.
I think Hansen knew exactly what she wanted to do with it, just didn't dribble in between.
So on the turnover, it goes to Lawrence. We have had plenty of TOs in this one. AJ's going to have to get the score abacus out at 100%. Halftime to tally them up. Here's Shores in the back. Leads Provost nicely. Provost no look pass to Gray. Gray misses a bunny. Rebound Provost. Morrison. Shores for three. That's off. Rebound, Gray, back up, no. Rebound, Provost, back up, no. Rebound, Provost, back up, no. Rebound, Gray, and finally a foul. Attempt after attempt after attempt.
I mean, at that point, you're Camden Hills. You're just fouling to stop him from grabbing boards.
Exactly. Gray at the line, normally a very efficient free throw shooter. She will shoot 2, the foul on Leah Jones. And, of course, the score jinx is alive and well.
That Jones' second foul.
One more for Gray. Got it. 23-17 coming in River Bell, coming in Maddie Cronkite. So Hansen comes out. Also coming out is Jones. 3:57 to go first half. Bulldogs by 6. Their largest lead has been 7. On the left, Haslam. Haslam circles inside the foul line. Nice bouncer off to Bell. Bell missed the shot. Rebound Gray. Couldn't handle it. And on the baseline, out of bounds there is River Bell. It'll go to Lawrence.
Man, that was a great look, and Bell just didn't finish.
Fine pass by Rita Haslam. Here's Provost. Maddie picked up there by Marin Johnson. High post, now high foul line left. It is Gray to Minahan for 3. She's feeling it tonight. Ella's got 2 threes tonight.
Yeah, no lack of confidence that one. She got it, step back, and let it go.
26-17. The lead is 9. Under the basket, a block there by Ella Minahan on the driving River Bell. No foul either. And Minahan playing both offense and defense. All right, Haslam, the pass went off the back of Gray, and it ends up into the hands there of River Bell. Talk about accidental offense, and she laid it in. 26-19. The lead is 7. Minahan to Provost. Provost lost it on the dribble, but right into the hands of Minahan. Now Provost out near the sideline, and she hits from distance right near the Bulldogs marker on the court. 29-19. The drive, the layup by Lauka is good. They get it right back. 29-21. It is an 8-point Lawrence lead. Stutter step by Provost. Pulls up on a dime, misses. Rebound. Morrison. Another opportunity back up top. Look out. Minahan's feeling it. That one's way off, though. Rebound, Morrison. Morrison to Minahan. Minahan drives, lays it up way too hard, and she's fouled.
Lawrence is dominating glass right now. 24 rebounds to 15.
Foul is on River Bell. At the line is Ella Minahan. Third foul on Bell.
Yep.
Minahan misses. Back in, Rose to Hansen. Back out, River Bell. One more for Minahan. Lawrence, 29. Camden Hills, 21. Second one is no good. Rebound, though, Gray. Gray put back. That's no good. Rebound. I'd like to know just how many putbacks Lawrence's bigs have missed this year. I'll bet it's a ton.
Yes. I do not disagree.
29-21. Up top, Lauka for 3. No. Rebound, Gray to Shores. Shores to Gray. Gray to Shores. Shores, 3-ball, way up top, got it.
You know, it's going to feel good for her after having a quiet night.
32-21, the lead is 11. The drive, the dish off, the shot no good, but a foul, and going to the line, Rose to Hansen.
Yeah, look at this pass. Those watching the stream, talking about threading the needle there. And Gray couldn't do anything but foul. That was a heck of a pass.
It's crunch time. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Clark Scrap Metals, locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. At the line is Rose to Hansen, and she gets the roll. 32-22. Back in to Lula Marks. And back out is Marin Johnson. Very unusual delivery there by Hansen. She missed the second one. The rebound is cleared by Morrison to Gray. Gray to Provost. Provost for 3. No. Rolls off. Rebound. Weak side Marks. Marks the kick out to Cronkite. Cronkite. Foul line left to Lauka. Lauka's runner. No. Rebound underneath there, Marks. Turnaround, no. Rebound, Haslam. Baseline to Lauka. Lauka missed, and the rebound boxed out to Shores. Lead for Minahan. Minahan takes it in, throws it up wildly, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Johansson. Lead for Lauka. Lauka all the way, no good. Lauka follows the miss, got it. Lawrence has done a terrible job defensive rebounding tonight. 32-24, it's 8. Head to Gray. Gray from 15, yes, not normally her shot, but it went. 34-24, 1 minute to go. Lawrence by 10. Over it goes to Lauka. Lauka on the box to Marks. Marks turns, fadeaway pop, no. Rebounds, Haslam saved it. And Provost rolled it out. She goes to the floor, it, coming up with it to Hansen. To Hansen and Cronkite. Cronkite to Lauka. Lauka, a stutter step. Lauka, down low for Marks. Marks almost went up and down. Bounce pass, I think it took 2 bounces to get to Haslam. Now in the corner, it's Lauka. Clock at 25. Lauka lobs for Johansson. Johansson missed the shot. Rebound tied up. Everybody had a hand on it. How that's not a held ball is beyond me. And Lawrence comes away with it. Minahan threads the needle up to Gray. Gray turns, no. Rebound, Gray. Gray back in the corner, Provost. 9 seconds left. Provost outside Gray for 3, no. Rebound right there, scooped up by Lauka. It'll count if it goes. It does not. And that is the end of the first half. And when you can say that Lawrence didn't play particularly well in a half and still lead by 10, well, I guess you've got it pretty good. The score at halftime, Lawrence 34, Camden Hills 24. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait. Did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Looking for a way to heat your home while staying within your budget? A home heating loan from Connected Credit Union is the perfect solution. We've got you covered with an affordable way to keep warm this winter. Maybe you're thinking of purchasing a heating and cooling system or replacing your windows. Making your home more energy efficient isn't just an investment in your home, it's an investment in your lifestyle. Contact our loan team for more details or apply online at connectedcreditunion.org. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Membership eligibility required.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Hi, this is Mike Perkins from KMD Driving School. I've been instructing your children in driver's ed for years. We're accepting new students for the fall and winter classes. Let the professionals teach your children. Call 465-4835. Sign them up for KMD Driving School. New classes begin every 3 weeks. Call 465-4835. 465-4835. Or visit us online at kmddrivingschool.com. The journey begins with us. KMD Driving School.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and the rest of our score crew back here live at Folsom Gym in Fairfield. It's halftime. Lawrence Bulldogs leading the Camden Hills Windjammers in girls basketball 34-24. Second quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan. Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. 17-13 at the end of one. Lawrence scores 17 again in the second quarter. They outscore Camden Hills 17-11 and increase the lead to where it is now at 10, 34-24 after a turnover-filled first quarter. Turnovers in the first 9 for Camden Hills. Lawrence with 7 in the second. AJ's got the second quarter numbers. I'm not sure if they got any better for either team in the second, AJ.
It was 6-3 Camden Hills turnovers in the second, so 15-10 turnovers. Camden Hills 15.
So 15-10 in the turnover department. So Lawrence a little bit of cleaning up their act in the second, only turning the ball over 3 times, but in the first quarter really hurt themselves badly with 7 turnovers. Not sure I can remember a time where Lawrence turned the ball over 7 times in a quarter. That added to their, ho-hum lackluster rebounding effort, and they were, challenged in the first quarter. Got it going a little bit in the second quarter, but when you can sit here and say you've got a 10-point lead at halftime and you really haven't played well at all, and I don't think they have, you know life is pretty good to be a Lawrence Bulldogs girls basketball fan because they're ahead by 10, and I don't think they played well, and I don't think I'm the only one watching this game who feels that way.
No, you talk about the turnovers. I would say both teams has finished the second quarter breakdown there. Both teams haven't rebounded well. Lawrence is 29, Camden Hills 23. It seems like all of them have come on the offensive glass. I mean, Lawrence on that one stretch had 6 O-boards before I think Ray finally got fouled. I'll let you do the reads here and I'll go through the numbers.
Halftime's brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner is Hammond Lumber. You can find them online at hammondlumber.com.
So we went over the turnovers, gave you the boards. Point-wise, leading scorer in the game, Lily Gray. She's got 10. She's the only one in double figures. Provost 8, Shore 7, Minahan 6. All 34 points have come from Lawrence's starters. For Camden Hills, they're led by Lauka. She's got 8. And then Tahanson's got 7. Free throw numbers, 5 for 9 for the Bulldogs in the first half, 2 for 6 for Camden Hills. But again, talk about the turnovers. I think Camden Hills did a decent job maintaining. Most teams that run with Lawrence eventually get run out of the gym. Now, I think Lawrence is contributing, kind of self-inflicting some of their own injuries with the sloppiness, as you pointed out. But they cut back on the turnovers because, to your point, Lawrence hasn't played well. They're up 10. Camden Hills has not played well either, and they're still within striking distance with a decent quarter. So who knows? And again, lurking out there, stop me if you've heard this before, if you've listened to any of our broadcasts. I don't think Provost played very well at all in the first half. She has 8 points. And we saw against Oceanside, right? She had 7 at half. We didn't think she played well in the first half. Come out in the second quarter, scores 8. Comes out in the fourth quarter, scores 8 more. She scores 23, and they win going away. So, again, with Camden Hills, that Provost explosion's always lurking out there.
Oh, believe me, Lawrence is a 5-minute spurt away from running away. They are every single game. They have that capability. They can go on a 10, 12, 15-0 run and literally end your night right then and there. It's happened umpteen times before, and it'll probably happen with this group here umpteen times again. So not surprising to anyone. So we're almost set to go here. Clubs back on the floor going through their second half warm-ups. The score at halftime, which has been brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, is Lawrence 34, Camden Hills 24. Second half action is next. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Mike Violet's AJ Knight back here live at Folsom Gym in Fairfield, 34-24. Lawrence leading here as we go to the third quarter. Tonight's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College, more than just a community college with over 40 academic degrees and certificates to choose from, one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Your future starts now at cmcc.edu. Marin Johnson, a 3 right out of the gate. For Camden Hills, it is no good. The rebound, Morrison. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence with the ball. They lead by 10. Shores in the corner to Minahan. Minahan hands off to Provost. Provost drives on the baseline, pulls up a leaner, got it to roll. 36-24. Lead is 12. At the foul line, Lauka. On the swing, they go to Cronkite. Cronkite to the elbow, hands it off back outside to Jones. Leah jacks a 3 from way out deep, missed a whole bunch of everything there. That one is blocked by Morrison on the putback by Marks. But that's another situation right there. Lawrence had the position, didn't get the rebound.
Now Morrison's block makes up, like you said, for not blocking out.
Right. Pass in, ends up to Lauka. Lauka denied by Gray, ends up back in the hands now of Marks. Marks in the left corner for Johnson. Down low for Lauka. Turnaround by Lauka, in and out. Rebound Shores, she's got it. Shores the lead, releasing Provost. Provost under, up, and she's missed another layup. And the rebound rolls to Jones. Leah Jones, bounce pass right side, Cronkite. Curls to the right of the key, outside left side, Johnson for 3, got it. Marin Johnson knocks down a 3, 36-27. The lead is 9.
Absolutely no hesitation on that.
Provost foul line, stopping, popping, hitting. Absolutely no hesitation on that either. 38-27. Johnson in the pivot. Pass to Marks. They swing it around left corner. Leah Jones for 3. Just a little bit short. The rebound to Gray. Quick outlet to Provost. Provost to the middle. A no look. Ends up in the hands of Shores after a tip, and she scores. Largest lead of the game, 40-27. In the paint, Marks turns around and gets it. She got it to roll from 15. 40-29. 5:45 left in the third. Lawrence up by 11. Here's Provost. Reverses back up top to Minahan. Minahan to Shores. Shores to Morrison. Morrison, Gray's wide open, and she lays it in. And a timeout is called by Samantha Bragg. As the lead is up to 13, we'll take it to 5:32 to go in the third. The score is Lawrence 42, Camden Hills 29. This is high school basketball on the Score.
It's that moment when everything comes to a halt.
Mom, is everything okay?
It's okay. We can call for some help.
And what you need most is someone you can trust.
201 Service, this is Brandon speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, yeah, my car just broke down. I think I need some help.
At 201 Service, we know it's more than just about fixing what's broken. It's about being there when it matters most.
Not to worry, ma'am. We have your location, and help is already on its way.
Don't worry, honey. Help's on the way.
Okay, Mom.
Wherever you are, whatever the time, you can count on us to be there. Because in those uncertain moments, knowing you're not alone makes all the difference. 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
The Leavitt Hornets are in South China tomorrow night to take on the Erskine Academy Eagles. Boys basketball tomorrow night at 6:30 on The Score, CentralMaineSports.com, 1160thescore.com. On YouTube, we are at Central Maine Sports. We'll see you from South China tomorrow night. Foul line left, it's Marks. Marks for three from way downtown. High rebound comes down to Gray. The outlet to Provost. Provost, great bounce pass to Shores, and she didn't handle it. That was a stupendous pass.
A little low, but
Lawrence
wanted a push too.
Sure did. Just a great look there on the pass by Provost. That's a great pass there by Jones, and scoring is Rose Johansson. Terrific pass.
Great. Gave up a good shot. She was wide open for three for a great shot.
42-31. Provost to Minahan to Shores. Shores down to Morrison. Morrison turns, misses. And the rebound gobbled up by Marks. Ahead now Jones. Jones stops, a little floater. Good. 42-33. It's 9. 4 in a row scored by Camden Hills. Here is Provost. Provost, top of the circle to Shores. Shores to Minahan. Now to Gray, left of the key. Gray on the cut to Shores. Shores goes up, misses the shot. Rebound Morrison, back up and in on the stick back. 44-33. Jones. Right side, open look at the basket there for Lauka for three. She missed the shot. Rebound to Hansen. On the baseline to Lauka. On the cut, Cronkite laid it in. Nice feed from Lauka, or to Hansen. To Hansen to Cronkite. Was that how it went? Yes. Here is Provost for three. That's no good. Rebound is cleared by Camden Hills. It's Lauka. The outlet to Hansen. And instead, Cronkite tried to get it inside. Did not work. Lead for Shores. Shores lays it in. 46-33. 46-35. The lead is 11. The miss, no good, but look what I found right there. Cronkite, and she's fouled on the play. Cronkite was just standing there all by herself when the ball came right to her.
Let's say this tempo of this one didn't slow down any coming out of half, did it?
Nope. All right, River Bell coming in for Tallulah Banks. Peyton Cole coming in for Lily Gray. That's the second foul on Gray. At the line is Madison Cronkite, trying to finish off a three-point play. She does.
Yeah, credit to Camden Hills, Mike. Normally you and I see, even in a game that's close at half, Lawrence sort of starts to assert themselves and teams kind of start to wither away.
So it's 46-38. The lead is 8. Provost over the timeline, guarded by Haslam, who just came in. Provost drives in, shut right down, kicks it back outside to Shores. Ashley for three, nope. Rebound, Minahan working hard, can't come up with it though. She's on the floor, lead for Haslam. Haslam throws it up, missed wildly, rebound to Hansen. Outside left side, the shot is up and good by Leah Jones. 46-40. Lawrence has got a tiger by the tail here tonight. Outside Provost. Right side Cole. In the pivot, that is Morrison. Turns, missed everything. Weak side rebound, Lauka. Lauka to Hansen. Hansen goes up, lost it. Over to Haslam. Haslam short. Got her own rebound. Haslam back outside to Lauka. Lauka for three. No. Rebound, Haslam. Over to Jones. Jones to Bell. Bell drives in, runs into Minahan. Offensive foul.
Take a look at this one. I want to see this. Terrible call. Minahan is still sliding.
And we are headed for crunch time. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Clark Scrap Metals, locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Amaya Lawyerson in. Out is Ella Minahan.
That's a big call too, Mike, because that was Bell's fourth foul.
Huge call. Provost pushes. Up to Cole. Down to Amaya Lawyerson. Lawyerson want to get out of there. Now Shores. On the weave to Cole. Up top, Provost to Shores. Blows by Haslam. Goes up. Blocked there. Good defense by Marks. The ball out of bounds off Camden Hills.
That was blocked twice. You see here, Shores absolutely wanted every bit of that. A great recovery there by Lauka.
Sure was. It was Lauka, not Marks. Provost in for Morrison. Back to Provost. Provost for three. Yes. Wing jumper from where the Rowdies sit. 49-40. It's back to 9. Jones on the cut to Lauka. Lauka's runner, no good. Rebound Morrison. Morrison to Cole. Cole exposed the ball, but it rolls right over to Provost. Provost trying to lose Haslam. Inside Morrison. Morrison blocked there by Hansen. On the cut now, Shores. Shores to Cole. Cole drives, goes in, hits!
Big bucket there by Cole. First Lawrence points scored by not a starter.
51-40. That is quite a number. A block by Morrison. Morrison called for a foul. She can't believe it. Let's see what the Mid-State Machine replay says.
Morrison just completely arm bars her. There's not really an objection to make there.
At the line here, Rose to Hansen, the senior. And she hits. 51-41. So again, stat of the night so far. That layup there by Cole, the first points from a non-starter for Lawrence. And it comes with 58 seconds left in the third. Second one is good. 51-42. Here's Cole. Cole to Gray. Gray on the other side. Over there is Shores. Can't use it though. Shores has to take it out. Shores back down to the paint for Gray. Gray turns off the front lip. No good. Rebound Haslam. Haslam fouled. Again, a Lawrence big missing a bunny.
Tell you what, Mike, Haslam has 2 free throw attempts and no points. She might be the player of the game thus far for Camden Hills because she has been dominant on the rebounding this quarter alone.
She has an intense desire to want the ball. That means a lot. Lauka on the cut there to Hansen. She got it to roll in. 51-44.
She just muscled that one up.
Gray on the cut. Lawyerson, no chance there, but Jones fouled her and she can't believe it.
Take a look at the Mid-State Machine instant replay.
Amaya Lawyerson's going to the line.
I think not a ton of contact, but they're going to get Jones for the hand on the back, which I think is the right call.
So Lawyerson to shoot 2. Got it. 52-44. Leah Jones coming out. It won't be for long, though. And Marin Johnson is in for Camden Hills. 23 seconds to go. Lawyerson's second one is good. 53-44. They got 20 seconds to work with. Here's Lauka. A pick there from Hansen. Hansen gets it, throws up a line drive shot, no good. Got her own rebound, no good. Rebound boxed out of bounds. Off Lawrence. Haslam again right there in the thick of it all. Rita Haslam to put it into play. The lob in for Lauka. Having to retrieve it outside is to Hansen. The shot up, the runner, no good by Maddie Cronkite, but she'll go to the line.
That was nearly an and one.
Fouls on Lawyerson. Her second. 53-44. Here's Maddie Cronkite shooting two. Got it. 53-45, 4.9 seconds to go in the third. One more. Nope. Rebound Shores. Gotta hurry. Shores midcourt. It'll count if it goes. It does not. It goes over the backboard, and that is it for the third. Lawrence will take an 8-point lead to the fourth. The score that is the Bulldogs 53, Camden Hills 45. This is high school basketball on the Score.
At Midstate Machine in Winslow, Maine, we manufacture complex components and large-scale turbines that power industries across aerospace, defense, and energy. We're hiring CNC machinists. And whether you're experienced or just starting out, we offer on-the-job training to help you build a rewarding career. Join our Safety First team, where your ideas are valued, and enjoy competitive pay with 2 weeks of paid time off starting on day one. Apply today at midstateusa.com, where your career powers the future.
Third quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service, Maine's let's try that again. 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Camden Hills outscored Lawrence in that third quarter 21-19. So they shaved 2 points off the 10-point lead Lawrence had at the half. It's 8 now, 53-45. So a 21-19 edge for Camden Hills in that third quarter. Third quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984.
And one of the plays definitely got a star beside it is that Riverbell offensive foul because Camden Hills was rolling at that point for that turnover.
All right, Minahan back in the game, puts it into Provost. Provost guarded by Haslam. Provost on the cut now to Gray. Gray can't handle the pass. But it was tipped out of bounds by Camden Hills, so somebody got a hand in there. And Provost will inbound it on the baseline. Lawrence by 8. Nobody really moving. They get it into Gray. Gray rejected there by Johansson. That doesn't happen much. Backdoor to Minahan. Another bad pass and a push is called. Minahan and Haslam got tangled up. The foul's on Minahan.
That's going to be inadvertent there. Minahan going for the loose ball.
Back into the ball game for Camden Hills. Tallulah Marks.
How about this, Mike? Camden Hills also cut a 6 rebounding deficit down to 2, so they got on the boards better in that third quarter also.
Lauka walks it up. Foul line right to Cronkite. Now to Haslam. Haslam on the wing. Haslam curls to the elbow. Bounce pass off under the basket. Marks can't use it. Outside 3. Open there. It is good by Maddie Cronkite. 53-48. Shores and Morrison at the scores table. Provost, all kinds of problems with the ball. She throws it away and then commits a foul in frustration.
And again, Haslam, Mike.
She is a pest. So Lawrence with more unforced and forced turnovers. That one was forced. Here is Lauka. A hoop, they can cut it to a one-possession game. Marks in the paint. The turn by Johansson, and it's blocked, and it ends up going out of bounds off Camden Hills.
How about this? Morrison responded big time there with a block. I think that's her fourth block at least.
Provost rolls up by. Bounce pass off. Morrison tipped away. There's Haslam again. And again, the passes just don't have any purpose behind them.
The other thing, too, is I think very rarely do we – Lawrence shakes people in this building. Right now, Lawrence seems a bit off their game.
Lob out to Shores. Back to Provost for 3. Nope. Rebound comes down into the hands of Marks. Delauka. Left side, Cronkite for 3, no. Rebound Provost. Couldn't handle it, though. That's blocked there by Gray. It rolls to Shores. to Minahan. Ella wisely slows it up. Now to Gray. No hurry. Shores takes a 3. In and out. Rebound comes down to Marks. Shores just a shade off. Cronkite curls in, goes in, fouled on the play by Provo. She'll be headed to the line. And you get the feeling that Camden Hills has Lawrence on the ropes right now.
Again, Lawrence shakes people in this building. The other thing, too, Mike, talk about how dominant they've been. How do you respond when you have to play close all of a sudden when you have it?
Yeah. Screws have tightened up.
Morrison's 4th foul.
Shot is good. 53-49. Lawrence has led by as many as 13. Not anymore. That lead has been cut by 10 down to 3. 53-40. Morrison comes out. Cole comes in. 53-50, beg your pardon. The lead is 3. And Provost fouled by Haslam.
You credit Haslam. She's not a starter. She's come in and made life more difficult for this Lawrence, especially Provost, and Coach Bragg riding that hot defensive hand.
I guess so. She is a terror. Shores back to Minahan. Minahan over the timeline. Minahan down low to Gray. Gray to Provost. Provost lines up a 3. Knocks it down.
Big bucket for the Bulldogs.
56-50. Cronkite. Foul line inside. Nice dish off there to Hansen. Fouled by Gray. And Rose to Hansen's going to the line.
I don't agree with that one. I think that was all ball. I think no body contact.
Fouls on Gray. Her 3rd. 4th as a team. Lawrence is out of fouls. Shot is no good. One more for Hansen. And she missed them both. Rebound boxed around. Loose. And as has been the case for a lot tonight, Camden Hills comes up with a loose ball. They get another opportunity. And a carry called on Haslam.
I think in that situation, Haslam caught in a position not primarily a ball handler.
That's not her bag.
Star that one. Down 6, got the offensive board. Had a chance to cut into it.
Shores to Provost. A stutter steps back for 3. No. On the weak side, and it's Peyton Cole there. Not normally a place where she does a lot of work, and Cole able to come down with that offensive rebound at 5'8" and get fouled.
That was not a good foul. That was all ball.
Excuse me. Free throw's good.
How about this? Cole part of the varsity rotation, obviously, but how about she scores the first non-starter points in the 3rd quarter and taking some big free throws right here.
Samantha Bragg doing everything she could to get the officials' attention to get a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. 5:29 to go in the 4th quarter. 57-50 gives me time to tell you tonight's game's brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Find them online, cmautogroup.com.
We talked about at halftime how pumped we were, even pregame too, about how our slate down the stretch features some real marquee games, and we talked about tonight being one of them. Has not disappointed.
Has not disappointed at all. At all. Intense, close, 57-50, and at the line here, Peyton Cole.
It said in the pregame, right? This Camden Hills team, they've got 4 losses on the season. They do not get blown out,
They
though.
don't. Cole ready, first of 2.
Second of 2.
Excuse me, second of 2. Hit them both, 58-50. And we got a whistle away from the ball, and...
Camera person on the court.
Was that what that was?
Yeah. I glanced over.
Do they not know that they can't go on the court, or how does that work?
I don't know if she was trying to turn the corner. She's over by the band, but that's what they stopped it for.
All right. Here's Lauka. Lauka to Cronkite. Down low to to Hansen. Now outside to Haslam. Haslam not much of a shooter. She missed that one. Rebound, Provost. Provost threads the needle. Cole under, up and in! Great pass by Maddie Provost. 60-50. Lauka on the weave to Cronkite. Now to Jones. Jones can hit that three. Over to Hansen. Now to Lauka. Lauka steps back, fires a three, no good. Rebound though, Haslam. Boy, she is always in the right place at the right time. Now on the cut, Cronkite, no good, out of bounds, saved by Haslam. And it goes to Shores. Shores to Minahan. Up to Cole, 3-on-1 Lawrence. Under the basket, a terrible pass by Cole.
And I think that one again.
Just hold the ball.
Or take the shot. You're wide open.
I mean, you've got a 10-point lead and 4.5 minutes to go. You don't need to shoot. Jones on the right now to Hansen. To Hansen on the cut to Cronkite. Baseline to Haslam. Haslam kicks it back outside. Open is Jones, turned it down. Now Cronkite, she does not turn it down. No good, way off. Bounces around all over the place, rolls right to Jones. She missed, she got fouled.
That one a bad miss, but to your point, Lawrence has allowed Camden Hills to stay in the game on the rebound specifically.
If I'm Greg Chesley, I'm having a film session tomorrow with this film tonight. And there's a lot of things to point out about loose balls. Leah Jones hits and how they wanted them more than we wanted them.
And by the way, that was Gray's now fourth foul, so both her and Morrison have 4.
So both bigs have 4, both free throws good. 60-52, the lead is 8, 4:05 left in regulation. Here's Provost. Running it up on Lauka. Provost, no need to be in a hurry. And see, this is what I don't understand either. Why are they playing so fast?
Yeah, bailout foul there. I think Lauka obviously on the bump, but to your point, you got the lead. Slow
Take
it
some
down.
time. Spread the ball out. Go on the perimeter. Pass it around. Timeout taken here by Lawrence. See if it's a 30 or a full. It's a 30. We'll hang right here. 3:59 remaining in regulation. 60-52. Lawrence with the ball. The arrow in favor of Camden Hills if we get a held ball.
Taking a look at just some numbers for you, Mike. Turnover in the second half. This is what's nuts about it. 10 first half turnovers from Lawrence. They've only got 1 official turnover here in the second half, but it just doesn't feel like it as they've just kind of rushed and been sloppy with it. More than anything, just let Camden Hills be even with them on the boards. By my count right now, Lawrence on the game has 43 rebounds. Camden Hills has 42 rebounds.
Wow. Close, close, close. Here's Ella Minahan to put it into play under the Lawrence basket. Somebody got to open up and back out deep to Cole. It's tipped and it goes to Provost. Provost circles around. She'll take a three, make a three.
You cannot go under that screen.
Nope, got to go over it. Now a three at the other end. The shot is up, no good by Lauka. Rebound Provost. Provost ahead to Shores. Shores for 3. Yep.
Yeah, whatever coach said to him in the huddle definitely worked.
Go out and hit 2 threes, he said. And now Samantha Bragg wants a full. We'll take it too. Lawrence has opened it up quickly to 14. It's Lawrence 66 and Camden Hills 52. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on The Score.
There's money in your unwanted metal. Clark Scrap Metals pays top dollar for any cars, trucks, or scrap metal that you want to get rid of. Stop over, we'll weigh it and give you a check. Got a big job that needs a major cleanup? We'll drop off and pick up 1 or more of our roll-off containers for residential or commercial work. And at Clark's, we crush cars. We travel statewide and offer fair prices. Locally owned for 3 generations, no one knows scrap metal like Clark's. In Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. Online at clarkscrapmetals.com.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
3 minutes, 29 seconds left.
Is this Lawrence's largest lead?
Yes, 14 points. It has taken a while. They had a 13 in the third very briefly. Outside Cronkite. Cronkite back on the right to Lauka. A pick, stops, pops from 10, no good. Rebound, Morrison. Morrison to Minahan. Minahan goes in, ball rolls back outside, and Provost picks it up, launches a three. That's no good. Rebound out of bounds with Johansson right there, and they say that Rose Johansson knocked it out of bounds.
Now, Gray might have got away with an over the back there, but gets enough of it that Johansson can't keep it.
Provost into Gray. Gray turns, throws it up, no good from 5. The rebound cleared by Marks. Marks to Jones. Jones hustles it up to Marks. Marks for 3, right wing. Looked good when it left, but she left it short. Rebound, Gray. Ahead. The pass from Provost to Minahan. She blows a layup. Lawrence has missed what? 5 layups?
A ton of them.
They've left 15, 20 points out there anyway. And Provost with a steal. 2.5 to go. Provost with all kinds of fakes. Too numerous to mention. She went up there, forced it up. They called her for an offensive foul.
Take a look here in the Mid-State machine. It's Jones waiting right for it. Good call. And again, to your point, Mike, I know you want to play your game, but why?
Don't need to push the basketball to the basket. Stand outside and hold it. Over the timeline, Lauka. Lauka, foul line left, down low to Marks. Marks turns. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass. Maybe a pass, looking for Bell. And it was nowhere close.
I think just a good front defensive presence there by Morrison. And she predetermined where she wanted to go with it and just airmailed it.
Minahan to Provost. Provost lays it over to Morrison. Now to Shores. Shores takes it out. Now they spread it out. Now to Minahan. It's crunch time, baby. It's brought to you by Clark Scrap Metals. Don't fix it, scrap it. Locations in Chelsea, Hollowell, and Jay. 1:55 to go. And Lawrence now has spread it out. And they cause Camden Hills to foul.
Credit to Shores. Shores, I think, was the one that finally realized,
what are we doing here? Let's take it outside.
Take a breather.
Chill pill. Chill. Pass swatted out of bounds. Almost got a roadie in the head over there.
You gonna sit that close and give it to the opposing team, you got to keep your head on a swivel.
Especially when you're wearing a yellow safety vest. You're a marked man. Minahan into Gray to Morrison. Back to Shores. Shores has her dribble.
That was a long 5
Works it, I know. Works it over. Now to Minahan. Minahan cutting to the basket. Provost. It was knocked away from Minahan. She got it back. Now to Shores. 1.5 to go. Coming out to Provost. Nobody better at playing keep away. Provost, all kinds of fakes and a foul called there on Leah Jones.
And it should be Jones. That's 5.
Yep, she knows it too. So she's out.
Tell you what.
And Maren Johnson will come in.
Talked about it. Again, not a ton of seniors. A lot of talent returned from this team last year for Camden Hills. Obviously, same with Lawrence. Talked about the progression this team's making, and you see it for 3 quarters, 3+ 3 and change here tonight.
Provost missed. 66-52.
Tell you what, Mike, she's got 21, and it feels like it's been a real off night for her.
It's a grinded out 21 as well. Samantha Bragg takes time. It's a 30. Hang right here with you. 1:22 to go tomorrow night. Out in South China, Erskine Academy Levitt. Boys action, game time 6:30 tomorrow night. CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, YouTube at Central Maine Sports. Friday night, Camden Hills boys at Meso. Double dip of hockey Saturday Coney Presque Isle at 1 from the Thomas College Ice Vault in Augusta. WGW and Messalonsky at night, 7 o'clock from Jack Kelly Rink at Colby.
Tell you what, those are great games. Speaking of good teams, Mike, we go down to China. I expect us to hear about it because that Erskine girls team has been rolling.
Yeah, and we've got them on our schedule soon,
I think we have another one coming up.
Yeah.
But they have been rolling.
We were told by Danielle Lefferts at the beginning of the year they had something special out there. She wasn't lying. Provost hits the second one, 67-52. Lauka, nice pass, in for Marks. Marks turns, hits. 67-54. Shores to Morrison, or check that to Gray, back to Shores. Now to Minahan, 1 minute left. Minahan to Shores. Shores has the dribble, got fouled on the play by Marin Johnson.
Lawrence finally calmed down there after wanting to just constantly run after they got the lead back or lead up to 14.
Ashley Shores at the line. Got it.
Tell you what, your Lawrence, I think the game against Oceanside, obviously an aberration. She's been great all year, but good to see her get her stroke back. She's now got 15.
Second one, good. Nope, it's no good. The rebound comes to Marks. To Cronkite. Now launching, Lauka for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Minahan tried to get it over to Provost, went out of bounds off Provost.
That was a prime example, Mike, I think, of what you've been talking about all night. Lawrence just waiting for the ball, and Camden Hills scrapped for it.
Into Lauka. Lauka on Shores, and I'm not quite sure what that was other than a turnover. Here's Shores. 30 seconds to go. Shores to Provost. Back outside. Guarded by Lauka. Provost to Shores, cutting to the basket. Blocked there by Marks. That's a big-time block. She thought she had a bunny, and that goes through the wickets there of River Bell, out of bounds, caught by that cop out near the door.
Keep your head on a swivel, officer.
Right. He's here to protect and serve.
Catch a few loose balls, apparently. I bet he's got a J. He's got a J.
I think that falls into the category of protecting and serving.
I'm with you. Good call.
Fairfield's finest doing their job. 5 seconds to go. Shores over the timeline to Minahan, and that'll do it. And the Lawrence Bulldogs, on a night when they certainly didn't play their best basketball, still win by 14. The final in this one, Lawrence 68, Camden Hills 54. Our post-game show coming up next. You're watching and listening to high school basketball on the Score.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a bi-weekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
It's like this every winter. When the temperature drops below 45, my palms sweat and I get really anxious.
It's not your fault. You're suffering from seasonal winter driving disorder. 3 and 4 drivers suffer from SWATs because they have all-season tires. They aren't designed for wintry weather. Luckily, there's a remedy. Take 4, call me in the morning.
Visit NokianTires.com/remedy for the cure.
Is this a prescription for tires?
201 Tire Battery and Service, Riverside Drive, Vassalboro.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
From the moment you check in at Kennebec Eye Care, you'll be greeted with a smile. From there, you'll be given a comprehensive and thorough eye exam from Dr. Peter Parody, Dr. Leslie Sobeck, or Dr. Kaylee Brown. Once your examination is completed, they'll go over what steps need to be taken to improve your eyesight needs with glasses or contacts. If you're a current patient or looking to become a new patient, then see the eye specialists at Kennebec Eye Care. Kennebec Eye Care, your sight specialists since 1955.
At Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, they're proud to be a second-generation family-owned grocery store with locations in Herman and Pittsfield. They focus on providing fresh produce, high-quality meats, delicious bakery items, and a well-stocked deli. Danforth's Down Home Supermarket cuts and grinds fresh meat daily, and they offer Maine lobsters year-round. They also bake fresh bread, pastries, and other sweet treats every single morning. For added convenience, online shopping is available at their Herman location with contactless curbside pickup ready in as little as 2 hours. Come discover Danforth's Down Home Supermarket.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight.
Oh, we're back. I'm sorry.
I missed my elbow.
You're right. Might as well keep going. We are back. We are back in our post-game show here at Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Lawrence Bulldogs just finishing off the Camden Hills Windjammers 68-54. Fourth quarter breakdowns brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partners since 1984. Lawrence led by 8 at the end of 3. They put the hammer down and put it away in the fourth quarter. The lead, which had been 13 at one point early in the third, was cut to 4 early in the fourth, and then Lawrence took off after that. They outscore Camden Hills 15-9 in the quarter, end up winning it by 14, 68-54, as they kind of got their wits about them and then did the smart thing down the stretch, which was spread the floor out and take some time off the clock and run the clock out and win it by 14, 68-54. Fourth quarter breakdown brought to you by 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. So they've run the table 13 times now.
Yeah, this one a little bit more challenging than the last, obviously, and I think you and I are talking about it as we get ready to run through the numbers here. Not a great game. They win by 14. The biggest loss Camden Hills has had all season. It's just a testament, I think, to how deep and talented this Lawrence team is, and a credit to Camden Hills who fought. But rebounding, here's the number for you, Mike. 47 boards, Camden Hills, 45 Lawrence. So
wow.
Lawrence finally did get out-rebounded.
And a lot of missed shots.
Definitely that. But to your point, just as much as anything, just desire to track down loose balls that were rebounds. And Camden Hills, really, I think the number is going to stick out for them more than anything. 24 turnovers to just 12 for Lawrence. I think you cut down half a dozen of those. This is, I think, a single-digit game. One of the calls looms large is that when it was a turnover call, River Bell got called for that charge, which I do not think was. Mid-State Machine did not think it was either. But Camden Hills, again, they battled on the boards. I think most teams you see them wither here in Folsom Gym, unsurprisingly. It's a great Lawrence team. It's a great atmosphere. They fought back and then just didn't have enough, started turning the ball over. Maddie Provost and Ashley Shores took the Bulldogs home.
At least Lawrence cleaned the game up in the second, third, and fourth quarter because 7 turnovers in the first quarter. They only had 5 the rest of the way, so they did a much better job there. 24-12 was the edge in turnovers for Camden Hills in this one. You want to run down all the final scoring?
Yeah, so Provost leads the way. She had 22, 14 in the second half. Shores had 15, and then Gray was in double digits as well with 12. On the other side for Camden Hills, they were led by Hansen. She had 13. Cronkite had 11. And then Lauka and Johnson both finished with 8. And then again, the big numbers, 47-45. Camden Hills actually out-rebounded the Bulldogs tonight, but 24 turnovers for the Windjammers to just 12 for the Bulldogs. Free throws, 10-15 Lawrence, 10 for 17 Camden Hills, so about dead even. But again, I think it just comes down to the turnovers. That's really, I think, the difference in the game.
And now we come to the part of the program where we tell you who our flagship Cinema Score player of the game is, and we don't have many nights when our flagship Cinema Score player of the game only has 6 points, but tonight is one of those nights. Ella Minahan got after it at the defensive end. I thought she was one of the few Lawrence players who really committed herself to going after loose balls, digging in defensively. She played a terrific game. She only scored 6 points, 2 threes, which was good to see for her because she's kind of been off in her three-point shot. But 2 threes, I think those are the only 2 that she has attempted or did attempt in the ball game tonight. So congratulations to Ella Minahan of the Lawrence Bulldogs, our flagship Cinema Score player of the game. She gets our Score T-shirt from Joseph's Sporting Goods of Waterville, the fabulous Score keychain, and more from flagship Cinemas, Joseph's Clothing and Sporting Goods. And that's it. We got nowhere else to go.
Little swag bag. No.
All right, so tomorrow night we'll head out to Erskine Academy in South China as the Eagles host the Leavitt Hornets in boys action, 6:30 tomorrow night. CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, and the Score's YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. So for the whole crew, for Galen, for Alan, for AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long and good night from Folsom Gym in Fairfield. Final score in this one tonight, Bulldogs go to 13-0. They have run the table. Lawrence 68 and Camden Hills 54.
You've been listening to a high school sports presentation on The Score, brought to you by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, 201 Service Skowhegan, Flagship Cinemas, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service in Vassalboro, Assistance Plus, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, KMD Driving School, Kennebec Eye Care, Danforth's Down Home Supermarket, and by SBS Carbon Copy. Keep posted on what's coming up. Live video and audio of girls and boys high school hockey and basketball. All available at CentralMainSports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. The place for local sports is Sports Radio 1160, The Score.